I want to encourage you all to come tonight to watch Seeding Regenerative Culture from Forest and Village. Let me show you how to get the information to go there. First, I want you to, you can do this on your phone or a computer, whichever is easiest, or the app, the smartphone app. But if you go to a browser, you go to the divine feminine, well, let's see, go to thedfapp.com because we have a new homepage and that will skip the homepage. And right here, this is the app itself. Scroll down, featured virtual apps, and you want to do view all and then you want to go down to today, which is the 16th right here, Seeding Regenerative Culture, Forest and Village. If you click on more info, it's going to take you to the Zoom link and you're good to go. But if you want to learn more about it, you can click on Facebook and you will see the Facebook event right here, Seeding Regenerative Culture, a free monthly conversation to explore the intentional creation of a community culture of care. This offshoot, and or how I found it, Elisa Starkweather's Priestess Path, 35 years plus. She'll correct me on the details of this, but is how I found this and have. I wish I could be more involved, but unfortunately, I'm in Alabama and this is in New Hampshire. But this community really speaks about what needs to happen in our world right now. Regenerative culture, community, you hear a lot about that, but what does that mean? Uh, I I find myself focusing a lot on that lately. Just to give you an example, yesterday I woke up and in my tiredness, I forgot to put the filter in the coffee maker, and I proceeded to get a cup full of coffee ground, coffee stuff. And then when I emptied it out and tried to do it again, it didn't work. And, my partner was like, okay, we'll just have to go buy another one. And I was like, no, no. So I ran it through with vinegar and hot water and got the stuck coffee grinds out of it so that it was working again. We're talking about a $10 coffee and he's like, well, it's just $10. Why didn't you go buy another one? And we used to have one of those fancy ones with the cups, God, I swear I have brain dump lately that I can't remember things, but the little cups, which are so bad for the environment. And it's just not needed. None of that stuff is needed. And I'm like, yeah, $10 here, $10 there. Lately, I get so excited when I'm not spending money. I have my stick it to the man days, and I don't mean men in general. And by the way, Seeding Regenerative Culture is open to all genders to come. It's a monthly meeting. And anyhow, I don't mean it to all men. I mean it to the billionaire class. I mean it to the elites who control and treat the rest of us as commodities. Time to change that. And the rest of this weekend and why I was tired is I went out to my land and I spent a good deal of time sitting in front of this small creek that I have right there because I'm trying to figure out how to get water from that so we can, take showers and wash up when we go there, this small little creek. And, I'm gonna tell you, that's something I also personally feel like all these perfect videos on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, they're amazing and great and unrealistic. When for the mo large majority of us, when I saw it was a couple that went through that alive thing and they were telling how to do in a hand pump and she made it look so damn easy. And we tried to put a hand pump, we got the long well things and hammered them in and got nowhere. So, you know, um it's a slow process for me trying to do things on that land. And I absolutely adore it because it pairs everything back. When I go out there, we bring with us 7 plastic gallons of water, and I don't like that. So that's what I did this weekend is I just spent a lot of time sitting there thinking, um, how I'm going to get that water out for a shower, and I will do it. I'm not 100% sure, but I also realized my phone, the battery, I ran out. It was at 30%, and by morning it was done. And I realize what I use when I remove myself. I realize all of these things that I use on a daily basis, and that's part of this culture that we need to create is becoming more conscious of what we use. So anyhow, back to I absolutely adore it these days when I don't spend any money. I am their worst fear, aren't I? And you might be too, because the more we rely on each other and learn how to come together and learn how to live sustainable lives that steward the earth and each other, that's what we need to focus on.